I think people might look at this neighborhood and think like this is a population that God has sort of forgotten about, or people are too far gone for help or for healing or for grace. And the way that we see God's goodness here is that there is nobody here that is too far gone. My name is Miranda, and I am one of the co-founders and managers of 541 Eatery and Exchange.
So how do you see God working through people's suffering by working here?
Wow, that's a good question. I feel like, so in our neighborhood there's a lot of poverty, there's a lot of addictions issues, a lot of mental health issues, a lot of like brokenness in families and in relationships, and all of those things I feel like have they've sort of created this environment, at least that we've seen here, where people are really open about it and they're really vulnerable and they're really humble. And I see God working through that, because when you are like so broken and outwardly broken, like it's easy to hide a lot of our brokenness, but when you have no money for food, or when you are struggling with addictions so much that like it's obvious to people around you, you're really open about it, and you're open to healing, and you're open to people helping you. And so because of people's like openness and vulnerability with us as we've sort of journeyed with them, I've seen a lot of just like a lot of goodness come out of that, and it totally has affected me as someone who's walking alongside these people, because it makes you look at yourself and think like, wow, am I able to share my burdens with other people as readily as these people are? And there's when people are so vocal about their need for grace as well, you're just like, wow, like it makes you see how much you need it in your own lives, I guess. And I had a customer who last year was here all the time and was like passed out and wouldn't wake up, and was just like asleep at a table because she was just so high all the time, and has totally turned her life around, and came in here and was like, if it wasn't for you guys and for the grace of God, then I would have died, because I had nowhere else to eat. And now she's like a really encouraging member to other people, and like she's used her journey to kind of help other people. And so I totally see God just like redeeming a lot of situations, and sometimes it's one step forward, two steps back, but I see him working in people's lives like all the time. And yeah. A few years ago I was at a conference, and one of the speakers was saying, he said, who you eat with, that's your people, and in reference to sort of Jesus, who he would share meals with, and you know, the prostitutes, the beggars, the tax collectors. And so one of the sort of visions behind this place for us was that we wanted it to be a place where people of different backgrounds, of different religions, of different socioeconomic situations could kind of come together, because we're all part of the kingdom, and we're all, you know, we're all called to just live life together. And so we wanted to make a place where that actually happens. And so that's one reason why it's really important to me that we do things the way we do them. And it's not always pretty, and sometimes it's messy, and it doesn't always work, but it's cool to just try it.